You married me knowing I'd get nothing? All this gifts, trips, it was just a game.
In Lagos, Sade, love without strategy is poverty. I protected myself and my family.
So everything I planned, everything I thought I had, gone.
But I fell for Lagos first. Money, power, survival, love come second.
You never loved me.
I did. But I loved myself more. And Lagos taught me well.
In Lagos, love can be a contract and contracts always have fine print. One wrong move, and you lose everything, just ask Sade. Sade first saw Dimeji Balogun at Quillox. Champagne flowing, DJ screaming his name, men stepping aside as he walked. He threw $1,000 notes like flyers. In Lagos, that kind of entrance didn't just mean money, it meant power. Sade smiled when he noticed her. That smile? The beginning of a war neither of them announced. Sade was a certified Lagos playgirl. Instagram soft life, curated laughter, designer bags she didn't buy herself, and a phone full of men saved under emojis instead of names. She knew the game: date rich, marry richer, exit smart. Dimeji, though Dimeji was a Lagos bad boy with a reputation sharper than his beard line. Oil money rumors, real estate whispers, street respect mixed with boardroom confidence. The kind of man mothers warn their daughters about. When he asked for her number, she'd already saw the ending. Marry him. Wait. Divorce him. Take half. Lagos had seen it happen too many times. Their relationship moved fast. Too fast for outsiders, perfectly paced for predators. He took her to Lekki penthouses with floor-to-ceiling glass. Gave her keys to cars she didn't post online. Flew her out for weekends he called clearing my head. He never asked too many questions. Never checked her phone. Never raised his voice. To Sade, that was a green light. Emotionally detached men are easier to leave, she told herself. 6 months later, he proposed on a private beach in Elash. Sade cried real tears not from love, but from victory. The ring alone was worth more than her entire wardrobe. She said yes without hesitation. The wedding shut down social media. Sade looked like she had finally won Lagos. Inside, she was already counting years. 2 years minimum. 3, if she wanted to look like the victim. She read blogs, followed divorce lawyers quietly, learned words like community property and joint ownership. Smiled through family dinners, submitted to the role of trophy wife with depth. But something bothered her. Dimeji never discussed money. Not investments, not properties, not even bragging, the way rich Lagos men usually did when drunk. When she asked casually about buying land together, he smiled and said, "We'll get there." When she suggested putting her name on a property for security, he kissed her forehead and replied, "You're already secure." Too calm. Too careful. Still, she waited. By the 3rd year, Sade was ready. She picked fights intentionally. Withdrew affection. Became distant. When he confronted her, she cried about finding herself. When that didn't work, she accused him of emotional neglect. Lagos judges loved that angle. The divorce filing shocked social media. Sade hired one of the best lawyers in Ikoyi, confident, smiling, already imagining headlines. Then the asset declaration arrived. Her world cracked. No house in his name. No cars. No companies. No offshore accounts. Nothing. Her lawyer flipped pages again and again. "Madam, are you sure this is your husband?" Panic crept into her voice. Check his mother. Every property, Lekki mansions, 6 duplexes, oil contracts, vehicles, all registered under his mother's name. From the very beginning. Before he even met her. Before the proposal. Before the wedding. That night, she confronted him, shaking. "You planned this," she whispered. Dimeji leaned back, calm as ever. "Planned what?" "You married me knowing I'd get nothing." He laughed softly, not mockingly, but like a man finally releasing a breath he'd been holding for years. "Sade," he said, "in Lagos, love without strategy is poverty." She stared at him, speechless. "I grew up watching men lose everything to women who never loved them," he continued. "So I decided something early: no woman will ever meet my money before she meets my mind." Tears streamed down her face. "So you never loved me?" I did, he replied. But I loved myself more. The court ruling was quick. No joint assets. No settlements. No compensation. She'd walked out with her clothes, her bags, and her pride in pieces. Social media turned cruel overnight. The same blogs that praised her wedding now mocked her downfall. Memes everywhere. Lessons trending. Lagos bad boy outsmarts playgirl. Dimeji remarried 2 years later to a woman no one saw coming. Quiet. Private. Unknown online. Sade started over. Smaller apartment. New brand. Motivational captions about self-love and growth. But every time she passed a Balogun property, she remembered the truth Lagos taught her the hard way. In a city where everyone is playing games, the smartest player never shows their cards. And love. Love is never just love in Lagos.